Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another video. This video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go ahead and go through the chart analysis before I show you my trades. And the markets are still live right now, but we finished trading 2 minutes after the opening bell because I made my money, and I really don't care to stay longer to either lose it all or make more. Um, but real quick, let's go with the analysis, and I'm going to show you the trade afterwards. So right now, as I mentioned before in the previous video, I switched to the 2000 tick instead of the 1 minute chart, just because it's easier to time the entry points and minimize the drawdown with these prop firms, right? Because a lot of the rules are with the drawdown, and it could be great when you have an end of day account, but with a live trailing account, it does go against you. I know I've mentioned that plenty of times before, but I just want to keep reiterating it because a lot of people forget and they don't realize it hurts you. But what I was looking at in the pre-market, I noticed we were heavily respecting the previous day high. So this was the high of the trading session of January 17th. And I have it marked here in red. I'm sure you guys can see that. And then this purple line is the VWAP. I added it just for shits and giggles. We never tapped it today. I don't think. Or I guess now we have later in the session. But early morning, we weren't even touching it. And I saw we were respecting this line as well as the 21 EMA, which is the cyan moving average. God damn, I don't know why I just fucking stuttered there. But real quick, when the opening bell opened, I saw that the 2000 tick was showing me bullish signals, using the previous day high as support, and then on here on the 1 hour, we just kept rising up, as well as the 4 hour. Let me show you what I was seeing at the 15 minute as well. 15 minute was creating this bullish run up, so I felt very confident in taking a long right at the open. You can see this was 6:30. I'm at Pacific time here, and we had this candlestick that pushed up away from the 21 EMA. And normally I like to enter when we're rejecting off the 21 EMA towards my bias, and so my target here was pre-market high, and I just felt more confident that another major level, such as which is 6 second day high here, you can see, was another magnet to hit on top of pre-market high. Now, when I have two major levels like this back to back, it just makes it even stronger for price to come back and tap those levels again. And now I didn't realize this, but let me zoom out a little bit. But we also had weekly high just above. So this is also another level to look at, and these were about 10, a little over 10 points apart from each other. And I should that just lets me know all day we would be running a bullish run up. And so I took this trade. I went long with my Apex PA. I sized up today because I was only $350 away from the payout target, and I just couldn't take it anymore. I just want to get rid of this live trailing drawdown and get over with it. So I ended up going over the buffer zone for the PAs, and I wrote this sucker up top. Took two contracts. I took one off at 10 points of profit, locked that in, and I let the other one run to pre-market high. So I got a nice 30 some point move with that last contract. And then I also entered separately with my funded futures, and I went in on 5 contracts. I set 4 at take profit, 10 points, and then I let the other one run. So, I get in kind of late with the aftermath for my funded futures because it's the second account I click on to enter the trades. So it was like $100 off from what my Apex account made. But still, even though I got in late, the trade was still valid. I still felt confident in it. And so I was expecting price to run up, hit that pre-market high, and I take profits there. I don't care if it overshoots. But what you will notice is we didn't overshoot. Okay. At this point, when I made my money, I was up pretty big. I was up about 2,100 on the day, and I'll show you my trades afterwards. So I'm not lying. But we didn't have that overshoot. And as I mentioned all the time in all my other videos, typically when we break a pre market level, 80% of the time we'll break through and overshoot, and we'll overshoot about 10 to 50 points. And you can see that later in the day there was multiple times where it rejects off the 21 EMA and then makes a run up to try and overshoot again. But you can see the second attempt, right? Let's see, we only overshot it by 10 points. So that wasn't the full 10 to 50, and normally it does average a 20-point move. So there's many times where price will pull back for people to get a better entry and then ride it up higher. So there's a third attempt, and then finally on the fourth attempt we break it, consolidate, use it as support, and break it up for even higher move. So it just depends on when it's going to actually break and overshoot. It could do multiple touches, and throughout the day it could even happen, but this happened around 7:35 again Pacific time, and I was already away from the charts then. I cook breakfast, I get ready for the day. I just do my lazy morning, and so I was away from my screen. There was plenty of opportunities to trade this, but I take what I make what I want, and then I call it quits. Don't get too ahead of myself because I could easily lose it all in one time. So let's go ahead and go over the trades. Now I fast forward this a little bit to show you the entry, but right now I'm about to enter long on the Apex PA. I hope this quality is good enough where you can see the mark. And again, it automatically changes the point value to the monetary value, and you can see it took off a contract there, and I let the other one run, and I entered pretty late with the My Funded Futures. So right now I'm trying to manage both positions, and it's kind of tough doing it separately. I'm trying to adjust the brackets. You can see I entered very late on the My Funded Futures, so the 5 contracts are still running up, but I had high conviction. We're still going bullish move here. News was somewhat okay. It's just all about price action today. So we got filled right there. 4 contracts taken off at 10 points. And 1 running, and it's about $100 difference between these 2 1 contracts on each side. And then again, this is my 150k account. I'm trying to get to 12,000 profits, so I do size up on this one, while meanwhile this 50k with Apex I just do 1 or 2 right now. So you can see locked in there a little bit over $650 on this account, and a little bit over 550 on the My Funded Futures. Here I show you today the price I got for profit was $1,325 on the My Funded Futures, and then I think I bring it up here, but if not, yeah, there we go. So the Apex account, we got 845 for the PA. Now what I want to note real quick is you can see the difference when I trade 2 contracts with the Apex and 5 with the My Funded Futures, right? So the P&L is just $500 some off, right? And so you don't need to be going such a big size every time you're in a trade. Yeah, you can get to your profit target faster and better, or you could have better execution, get more points. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like your profitability or your win rate goes down, but you win more. You make more on the times that you do win, but you do lose often. So your win rate could be like 45%, but your winners are always bigger than your losers. And that's exactly what I'm trying to show with the Apex account. And then with the My Funded Futures, it's a great example where you go big for high probability setups, have like a 76 or 80% average win rate, and then your loser might be bigger, might take out like 1 day's worth of trading, right? Because you go in with such a big amount. But it just depends on your style. I use both. It works for me. I have a high probability setup and a high win rate. So normally you don't get that too, but I'm showing you right now. I document all my trades every day that I trade. I record it, I upload it, I share it with you guys. And these are just basically the same strategy I use for stocks. It works well with futures. You can see the different position sizing, so it works no matter how many contracts you use. And again, I know I said I wasn't going to size up on the Apex PA until I hit about $4,500 to $5,000 above the buffer zone, but I just couldn't wait any longer. I just wanted to take it up higher because I really want to stray away from Apex, so I'm trying to make as much as I can before the next Rhythmic connection outage. And then once that next outage comes, dude, I'm gonna withdraw everything I got in Apex and move to strictly my funded futures, and then get my personal up here running. Use the capital I got from Apex to just fund a separate futures personal trading account. And I might pick up some Top Step. I don't know. I really like these end of the day accounts. I don't like the daily loss limits, but I mean, we hardly experience any drawdown as it is. Not to get cocky, but I'm just saying. And you can see the value of the account is already at $53,090. So the buffer zone is $2,600. So that'd be $52,600. So we're pretty much above it. Now we don't have to worry about the live trailing. It's completely in the back of my mind. Be gone live trailing drawdown, and we can just trade with good size now. I'm still going to be trading just 2 contracts until I meet that 4,500 to 5,000 mark. At that point, I'll feel pretty safe to size up to 5 contracts the same way I'm trading my funded futures. Jesus, it's early morning. I can't fucking talk. But that's the plan for these 2 accounts and this channel. I'm keeping it strictly to one Apex PA. I'm not buying anymore just because with all the issues they're having, and there's no fixing with these technical issues. Even though they pretty much can fix it, but they don't. So my funded futures is the focus right now, and I'll be showing more uploads on these videos, and hope to see you guys on the next video that I do, which is going to be tomorrow, Friday, January 19th. I'll see y'all there. Thanks.